Hey guys, welcome to my current favorite tip, my aha moment of the weekend. This is a buffalo plaid pattern or a gingham pattern style, and it requires a color change every 10 stitches, which for those that bind off and weave in is nightmarish. It is the single reason you would probably avoid patterns like this. This is a trick that allows you to carry the yarn through the work so that it is nearly invisible. So in each of these color blocks, I have carried the previous color through. And if you look really closely, so this light blue would have carried the gray through. And if you look really closely, you can see, you can see kind of the light blue poke out through the gray, but you have to be looking for it. There is a technique here. It's not just a matter of carrying through the yarn and hoping for the best. There is a trick here that I had been missing along the way that is the game changer. And that's what I'm going to show you. So in this particular pattern, it's a 10 stitch single crochet, double crochet repeat. And I am going to hold the inactive or the previous color close to the seam of the or the live edge of the work that we're working with, and I'm going to be working the light gray over it. So you're essentially going to crochet in the yarn that you need to use at the end of this color block. So this is a simple 10 stitch, and I'm holding the light blue against the work so that it'll be ready for me when I get there on the other side of the section. And here I am on the last stitch. And as all color changes, you want to do that before you close out that last stitch. But what happens here is, if you flip over the work, that blue is poking out pretty dramatically, right? That's the part that I always thought was sloppy. And when you have work that uses more contrasting colors, it becomes a bigger issue. But this is the game changer. This is what I wasn't doing before and what I'm now doing. Tug on the light blue to make sure you're pulling up all the slack. See, I'm pulling it such that I can see where it's coming from over here. If you pull it too tight like I did there, just stretch it out, make sure it's not going to pull the pattern at all. And then continue as you would. So now I'm working the light blue. I'm going to close out the color change there. And then now I'm going to hold the light gray close to the dark blue from the prior round and continue in the pattern. So single crochet, double. Honestly, this is the single pattern that I avoided historically because it always looked so sloppy to me, and I couldn't figure out what the heck I was doing wrong. So this weekend I sat down, I thought, you know what, I really have to figure this out. This is going to be such a cool looking gift if I could figure this one piece out. I really want to make it work. And so I played with it until I figured out what I was doing wrong. Okay, so here I am on the last stitch. So yarn over, pull through, and now before the color change, if we flip over, that's where you can see the light gray is kind of squirrely in there. Let's pull on that until you see it pull from the origination. Now you don't want it to be too tight, so make sure you stretch it out a little. And then when you flip it over, it pulls back in line, and that's what makes it near invisible. And then you continue on. Okay, that is the tip. It seems easy. It was like one of those things that we should have known. We didn't. Now we know, and it will forever change the way we approach this type of pattern. And again, I will post this pattern as soon as I finish it. I love it. This is my new favorite thing. I'm going to be making a bunch of plaid stuff. So stay tuned now that we know how to do it. All right, thanks guys.